Guys, welcome back. Welcome back. I am outside of the federal court building. As you can see, we're on break right now. We're on lunch break, and we heard some critical testimony today from Doctor Dawn Hughes. We heard from Dr. Dawn Hughes today. She was talking about the effects on the mind and why people don't leave abusive relationships. So that was I thought very important testimony today. So we heard from her. She said a lot of things on why people don't leave abusive relationships, and the defense. I think well we broke with the defense cross examining the doctor today, but she is testifying to because she's well credentialed too, man. She's like she has the highest board certification. This is who this government brought in today. She has the highest credentials that you can have for board certification for psychologists, and also she's getting like $600 an hour or something like that, 6,000 for the day. So she's well credentialed. So that's what's going on right now. And like I said, I'm outside the federal court building. It was also reported that Diddy hired a special lawyer, I think that has some experience from the Justice Department to protect his assets. So I think they were talking about that today. But I'll talk more about that later. But I'm out here reporting, as you can see. So yeah. Um, but the doctor testimony um, is very critical because you know how people were saying, well, how come she didn't leave? How come she didn't leave this relationship? Well, the doctor is talking about it. Um, she's talking about the effects on the mind, the coping mechanisms of abuse. I know a little something about this because I minored in psychology, so I know a little bit about why abuse victims don't leave. It could be male or female. Male, they don't often talk about males in abusive relationships, but it could be male as well. Hold on, let me change my settings real quick. Let me see. Hold on one second. Subscribers, give me a second. Just had to change my settings real quick. You know how I do. But yeah, man, like I said, I'm out here, as you see in back of me, the federal building. So yeah, today was a critical testimony on why abuse victims don't leave. And her name is Dr. Dawn Hughes. Dr. Dawn Hughes testified. And yeah, she was, why people don't leave abusive relationships. She was explaining it. She said once physical abuse happened, your mind what did she say, your mind never forgets it, and the more and more the abuse goes on, it's harder to leave. It's harder to have a escalation plan to leave. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all hit that like button and all that. That'd be greatly appreciated. But yeah, she was talking about why people don't leave abusive relationships. Once you become physical, now it's hard to leave because your brain packs it. And we know that this relationship with Cassie and Diddy was filled with abuse. And they said also not just physical, psychological abuse plays a part on why people don't leave as well. Um, so yeah, man, it was really good testimony by that doctor. She, I mean, she's well credentialed, man. I mean, she said she got the highest aboard certification. Let me check something real quick. Yeah, she has the highest of board certification, and this ain't looking too good, man. But like I said, I want to hear this out to the begin to the from the beginning to the ending. You know what I'm saying? I'm treating myself like I'm the 13th juror. You know what I'm saying? So, uh, yeah, I'm treating myself like I'm. Hold on one second. Uh oh, I ain't mean to do that. What did I do? Hold up. I don't know what I just did, yo. All right, there we go. There we go. I don't know. I didn't know I had green screen on here. That's what's up. I didn't even know that. Make sure y'all hit that like button for me for those that's watching this, watching the rebroadcast. Make sure you do that. As you see, you know what I'm saying? I'm out here. We're on break right now. I think they said come back at 12:45. I'm not sure. I thought he said 1:45, but I think it's 12:45. Um, but yeah, the doctor, Dr. Dawn Hughes is on right now talking about the effects. Even though, let me just say this, the doctor, she did not meet with Cassie or Diddy. Let me just say that. She's talking from a general perspective on abuse. Okay. She's talking from a general perspective on why people don't leave. You know what I'm saying? Why is it so hard? Why did she stick around for over a decade? When I say over a decade, she was there 11 years. You know what I'm saying? Why did she stick around that long? It has to be a reason for it, right? Some people, the first thing you say is, why didn't she leave? The brain is very complicated. Once abuse happens, once the physical abuse happens, it's hard to leave from there. And then they said it's trauma bonding as well. She mentioned trauma bonding. Um, she mentioned passive and aggressive defense mechanisms. She said she gave an example. Watch this. She gave an example of a passive defense mechanism. She said when you curl down on the floor, when you curl down on the floor and ball up in a ball, that's a passive defense mechanism. I was like, whoa, because Cassie did that already. Cassie, what's up, celebrity scandalous? And you see, we out here. We out here. Tisa's in back of me. She doing her thing. Tisa, look who we got here. We got a star. We got a star over here. Look at the star. So yeah, we out here, man. Y'all know who that is. If you don't know who that is, I want to sit down, but look at this. Oh, let me give you the shoe fit for the day. You know what I'm saying? That's the shoe fit for the day. You know what I'm saying? That's my thing. When I go live, I show you the shoes. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't break out the other ones yet because it's raining. You know what I'm saying? I might need a bodyguard if I break out the other ones. You know what I'm saying? But let me get back to this. Let's stay focused. Um, so hey, what's up, bro? Yeah, so let's stay focused. So she mentioned a doctor again. Let me give you the doctor's name again. Dr. Dawn Hughes out of New York City. Her practice is out of New York City, and she has a private practice, and she sees victims of abuse. She mentioned, let me just say this. She mentioned passive and aggressive defense mechanism. No, passive and aggressive self defense mechanisms. She said one of the passive mechanisms is crawling up on the floor and balling up in like a fetal position. We already see a video of Cassie doing that, and we also saw a video of that in the hotel video. We saw that already. We saw it. We saw it. So right now, just and then aggressive defense, self defense mechanisms is fighting back. And she said she did that early on, but as the abuse continued, she just couldn't do it no more. That's what the doctor is saying. Um, so yeah, this is crazy. Like I tell you, this is crazy. I'm out here in the rain getting it done, man. Y'all give me a like. I'm over here by Tisa, man. You know what I'm saying? So y'all give me a like, man. Y'all give me a like. If y'all want to donate to the ministry, the Cash App is in advance. You know what I'm saying? If you want to roll out the collection plate, if you know what I mean. So if not, you want to buy some sneakers, you can do that too. I can take these sneakers off I got. You can buy them. Ashe. Yes, indeed. So I don't know when I'm going back in. It's 12:39. I think the doctor said, the judge said 12:45, I believe. I'm gonna wait till the main people go in. They go, what's the name from Hot 97 over there? Is she the Breakfast Club? She right there. She got her own little setup over there. So again, right now at the break, the doctor is going through cross-examination. Guys, this woman is getting $6,000 a day just to testify. Okay, just to just to testify. She getting $6,000 a day just to testify. $600 an hour. This woman is well credentialed. She, I did not go to sleep during her testimony because I'm a psychology minor. I minored in psychology, so I know. And I did not fall asleep. Everything she said was true. Now, when I say abuse, that's why I say I don't recommend anybody. If you are if you are what do I call it? If you a person that can't trust people and you got problems being in a relationship, you need to stay by yourself. You know what I'm saying? You need to stay by yourself and work on yourself and get healed. This is male and female, or whatever you identify yourself as. You got to get healed first before you move on. Sometimes we have things that we suffer in our childhood that obviously moves over into our adult years. Our formative years is between zero. Me personally, this is just me. Our formative years is between zero. We have different. You can divide it up from 0 to 5, 5 years old, from 6 to 10, and from 11 to 12. By that time, your personality is already set already. At that point, as you get older in your adult years, you got to work on yourself to change. And nothing is wrong with therapy, but you gotta change yourself and get yourself right before you get in a relationship, because abuse that lasts a lifetime. Cassie will be in therapy for the rest of her life. Um, because and then she also talked about how like years from now you could think about a traumatic event because sometimes it's fragmented. Sometimes the things we go through is fragmented, and that's true. And we sometimes the memories just pop up, and then we have what we call flashbacks. That's PTSD. A lot of us are suffering from a form of PTSD just from 9/11. You know what I'm saying? Every now and then you have a flashback. So memories, traumatic events is often fragmented. That's why they say you might have a problem recalling certain things, and that's the reason. So I knew exactly what she was saying. I did not fall asleep. That psychology is right down my alley because the brain is just like the universe. We don't understand the brain fully. We don't. The brain is we only we only use 10% of our brain anyway as humans, let alone understanding the brain. We don't understand all of it in the mind. You know what I'm saying? We don't understand it all. But when you abuse somebody physically and psychologically over time, and then they also said you have love bombing. She mentioned love bombing, like when a person is trying to leave, you love bomb them, give them gifts and praise and admiration, as we saw when she got pregnant and stuff. He sent those text messages, oh, you're going to be a beautiful mother, this and that. That's love bombing. Listen, the prosecutors are really doing their thing, man. But the defense is up right now. Mark Agnafilio is up right now. He's questioning, but we went to the break, and we're going to see. We got Love and what's his name? Um, um, what's his name? Um, something fit. I don't know what it is, but he just walked by. I'm just letting you know I'm out here. You just saw fresh and fit, and you see Tisa right there. So you see I'm really out here. Yeah, I'm really out here, man. Y'all give me a like, man. And if you would like to donate, to the ministry, you can donate to the ministry. Somebody laughed when I said that. If you like to donate to the ministry, you can donate to the ministry by giving me a like, commenting, subscribing, sharing the video, and putting a little something in the coffers. You know what I'm saying? Putting a little something in the coffers. That'll be good. Because this parking is off the hook. This park, you said she was a big part in the Weinstein case. She helped put him away. Well, hey, what's up, Audrey? Let me see what we got here. Cyrus, we got Celebrity Scandalous. What's up, y'all? What I'm gonna do is what I'm about to do is it's 12:44. I don't know when they're supposed to go back, but everybody out here Everybody's still out here, so I don't know when the break. So I think I'm not sure yet. Thank you, Audrey. Thank you for the blessing. I appreciate you. Thank you, Audrey, for the blessing. I want to sit down so bad, but my whole butt gonna be wet. I need to stand up anyway because we've been sitting anyway. So I need to be. It's a big federal court bill. Let me show you. Shout out to the brother right there. Look how big this building is, man. It's all the way up there. So as you see, we got over there. All right, let me turn it back around. Um, yeah, man. So what I'm gonna do is, like I said, I think they all going back in. As you can see, they all going back in. So what I got to do is see right there. That's when you usually see the family check in at. They going through there, and then you got to go through the check. So I got to go back in. I think I'm going to the 24th floor. I can't get into 26B, fam. I just can't do it. I tried to. I just can't do it. Hopefully, as this thing go on, maybe it'll die down, but it's not dying down. But you don't see much people out here. You don't see people protesting out here. You don't see it. Just all business. Brothers live on Instagram. He doing his thing. See, everybody doing their thing. It's like content. This is like a conclave for content creators. I swear to you, it's like a conclave for content creators, man. When people walk by, I'm like, damn, I seen her on TV, like that. But I stick out like a sore thumb, and what I'm saying, that's just what it is. I can't blend in. You know what I'm saying? I can't blend in. But what else can I say? Oh, I forgot. Let me stay let me stay focused. Kim, just say it one time. Max, stay focused. They did finish up with the investigator that went and searched Diddy's Miami that searched Diddy's Miami mansion. They showed photos, and it's certain photos they couldn't show us. They didn't want to show the public because they're under seal. But they did find a Gucci pouch that had drugs in it. They found different things. Um, yeah, they found different things in his house, but when they were testing it, a lot of that stuff got destroyed during testing. And they talked about the weapons again. The person that collected the data, he didn't collect the fingernail prints. I mean the what do you call it? He didn't collect the fingerprints on the firearm. Okay, that firearm is very problematic, folks. The reason why the firearm is very problematic is because the serial numbers were defaced off of it. You know what his defense attorney said? Well, do you have firearms in your house? Don't you live in Miami? I guess she's saying it's a common thing to have firearms in your house. However, it's not a common thing to have firearms in your house with the serial number defaced. That's not common. I got firearms in my house, and I don't have the serial numbers defaced. You feel me? In Virginia, just let y'all know. Just let you know, I'm living in Virginia. I'm not living in New Jersey. I'm out here for this trial. But in Virginia, where I'm at, it's not common to have serial numbers defaced off your firearm. I promise you, it's not common. But it's common to have firearms. She right. It's common to have firearms, but it's not common with the serial number off. Ashe. Just want to say that real quick. It is not common. It is not common. It is not common. I'm just telling you that it's not common. So, oh, they go. That's Lauren from Nancy Grace. Look, she got. That's Lauren from Nancy Grace. If y'all know, she the Nancy Grace correspondent. Yeah, that's Lauren from Nancy Grace. I'm telling you, they all over the place. I'm out here, folks. Hit the like button, man. I'm out here rocking with Nancy Grace, man. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not. They go, what's her name right there about to do her thing? I'm out here, folks. I told y'all I'm gonna be out here. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, let me do the shoe fit for you real quick. You know what I'm saying? That's just a shoe fit for you real quick. You know what I'm saying? So if you want a body size 14, I'll go ahead and eBay them to you. Ashe. Yes, indeed. I had to do a shoe fit for you real quick. You know what I'm saying? No, she didn't say it was his firearm. However, it's going to be implied. It's going to be implied that it's his firearm because he found it in his closet. It's going to be implied that it's his firearm because they found it in his closet. I know how these gun laws work because I live in Virginia. I know how they work. I know how the gun laws work because I live in Virginia. And I'm telling you, it's not common to have a firearm with the serial number defaced in your closet. That's called a throwaway. Everybody knows this. See, people out here in New York, they don't know about all that. And where I'm at in Virginia, it's a culture. And they don't even support that. The NRA don't support that. They don't support you having that in your closet. I'm just telling you this. So I don't know how they're going to get past it. Maybe they could say it's one of the guard. Here's the problem. He's the only one on trial. I could see if somebody came forward and said they're my guns, and then he'd be straight. Then you just take the charge for that. Nobody came forward. Ashe. Nobody came forward, man. So I'm about to go back in. We're starting to rain out here. But I call it holy water. Yes, indeed, because I got to stay prayed up out here, folks. I got to stay prayed up. Yes, indeed. I got to stay prayed up. This is a little bit of holy water. Okay. Hold on one second. Yeah, just a little bit of holy water. That's all it is. So, but yeah, man, it don't look good, man. But we'll see. His attorneys is doing the best they can. In my opinion, I'm just gonna say this is my humble opinion. This is a case you're supposed to settle out on. Take a plea deal. But let me hold on one second. I'm ear hustling. Hold on. Tisa said Diddy came out in his yellow sweater, gray pants, white shirt. She said not even color coordinated. I'm, I'm just ear. I'm just ear hustling. Said he had a that's what Diddy had on. It's crazy, man. So I'm gonna go ahead. They go the guy. Let me see. Is that him? I think that's the guy with that had a free Diddy shirt on. She just waved at me. I think that's one of his people. Yeah, that's one of his people. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get back in here. This rain is crazy. I do have an umbrella, but I left it in the car. So I am getting ready to let me see what else I could tell you real quick about the other person. So they found the guns. They were talking about that. He didn't do any fingerprints analysis on it because that wasn't his job. So he didn't do that. What else? I guess we're gonna have more testimony from another agent because I want to know was his fingerprints on that gun. That's what I want to know. So he can fight that. The guns are fightable. That right there is fightable because he can say they're not his. So even though it's implied that the guns are his because they were found in his closet, however, there's some work there. There's some work. You know, like I said, a job of a good attorney is to paint that picture, man, and get the jury on your side. But guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here because it's raining on my head. And as you see, Tisa right there doing her thing. But I got to get back inside. She don't even have an umbrella, man. Shout out to Tisa, man. That woman is a hustler, man. You hear me? But let me get inside, y'all. I'll be back. Please share, like, share, and subscribe. And I'll be back. Peace.